language of horror has been extended. Our most blood-curdling nightmares rendered 1,000 times over. Special effects have brought spectacular new ways of instilling terror. And yet, graphic realism is not new, nor is the debate that it stirs.
At the time, are they really in a position to weigh up and understand what the implications for them are? What they want is something done now. I want to change now. So the judgment is really important because it acts to protect children. 35 to 40% of these children are on the autistic spectrum. A large number of them have been exposed to major trauma. A large number have very serious family problems. And a particularly large number of them, young girls, could be helped to become non-gender conforming lesbian women. So the repositioning of these girls as having a gender problem, it acts to prevent them developing in a normal way and being able to develop their own non-conforming gender identity and their own sexuality. This is a form of conversion therapy for young people who are gay or lesbian. This is their sexual identity.
In 1997, I wrote a piece on the transgendering of lesbians, because that was starting to happen back in the 70s and 80s. Women were not transgendering. There was none of that. We were out and proud. There was none of that. 1997, there was beginning to be the transgendering of lesbians, and I wrote about that as a form of violence against lesbians, yet another form. Lesbians had been identified as mentally ill and put in mental hospitals. They'd had electric shock treatment in the 1950s and 60s. I saw the transgendering of lesbians, the cutting up and medicating of their bodies, as another form of terrible violence, trying to...
We've gone off on this tangent as a society where acknowledging realities like biological sex is suddenly transphobic, and I also wonder why and how that...
I think it's criminal. I really do. I think we are on the forefront of seeing something that people will read in history and go, how in the fuck did that happen? I think there's going to be people that are going to be thrown in jail soon. I think that we're going to discover some pretty nasty things, some nasty marketing that we're doing to children. For the first time in history, a marginalized group has a dollar sign attached to it. It's because there's a dollar sign attached to it. It's the fact that, Lupron makes $24,000 a year for every child that gets on hormone blockers. So if we take a study that was done in a very small area of the UK that had 97 kids, we fast forward several years and that 97 goes to over 4,000. We're talking about $2 million worth of revenue to over $100 million in revenue in a size that would fit into Texas 15 times. Now multiply that by the world. This is $1 billion industry. Medical transitioning is no place for a child. We're going to have a suicide epidemic that this world has never seen. And the people that are pushing medical transition, like the Susie Greens, the Mermaids, the Lubrons, the Dr. Cranes, all these people that are monetizing things, it has nothing to do with love. It has to do with that they have a suicide version. That is a really sad place to be in.
What you are asking us to do, you are basically asking us to engage in an act of self-abnegating erasure because you want something. Yeah. And no, sorry, we're not going to erase ourselves because you have a need. And that logic, that's fucking rape logic. I want something, you give me what I want. If you don't give me what I want, you are committing an act of violence against me, and I have the right to punish it.